Hello, grade 7. How are you? I hope you are okay and fine, in good health. So today we have Speak Now. Okay, so we stopped at Unit 13. Unit 13. We have what? When do you get up? When do you get up? Okay, when do you get up? As you know, when we talk about facts, we have present simple. Present simple. What do we have in present simple? Like, okay, subject, verb or V, and complement. So, okay, like when I talk about myself, I get up at 7 o'clock. Okay, so we have what? Get up without is ing or ed. And I go to school. I go to school. So we have what? I go to school. We have go in here without s or es. Vocabulary, we have get up early, check email, watch TV, talk on the phone, study, have lunch, take a shower, exercise. It's very easy. If we make into a paragraph, now like I get up early, then I check email, I watch TV without S or ES, okay? I talk on the phone with my brother, I study, speak now, I have lunch with my family, I take a shower, and I exercise. So I did exercise. We don't have any things is difficult in here. But when we talk about a girl or a boy, we have to say what? She gets up. If we have singular subjects, which is she or he, you have to say gets or goes. Okay? S or es. Like, she gets up early. She checks up in email. She watches TV. She talks on the phone. She studies hard. Like, she has. You have to say what? Have. It becomes has. And she take a shower at 8 o'clock. She do an exercise. So she does an exercise at 8 o'clock. I study every day. And also, when we make into negative, you have to say don't. With I, you have to use don't, okay? I don't get up at 7 o'clock. And also, when we have she and he, you have to say doesn't. Because we have not in here. She and he doesn't go to, and also this one, okay, this one when used, doesn't, okay, you delete this one. She doesn't go to school at 7 o'clock. Like, I study every day. I don't, but I have lunch every day. So do I. Me too. Do you remember? So, we have conversation in here. Do you want to meet on Friday? That's a great idea. What time do you wake up? See, what time do you wake up? I wake up at 7:30 a.m. So we have what? Wake up. Without S or ES or ING, okay? So we can meet at around 8:30. So you can say 8:30. I go my karate lesson. So we have what? I go. This is routines. What do you do every day? When you talk about yourself, what do you do every day? You don't have to use S, ES, ING with the verbs. So exactly you talk about yourself, like, directly. I go to my karate lesson. So 9:30 or 9:30, do you have time then? At 10 I start school. See, again we don't have S and stuff things. When do you finish? At 5 p.m. So let's meet at 5:15 for dinner. Sounds great. So finally, they have meetings. Okay, so language. We have language boosters and usually, no, sorry, the first one is always. And then usually, you know, I am not sure about, okay, usually, some, okay, often, T is not pronounced, okay, and then sometimes, and then never. Okay, never. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. If, if we have 4 days in a week, 4 days you go to school. Always, I always go to library. So it means you go to libraries every day. Always. Usually, means 1, 2, 3. Maybe 2, days in a week, you don't go to library, or, 1 days you don't go to library. So, the 5 days you go to library. Often means 1, 2. Okay, means, for example, 2 days a week you go to library. Sometimes, for example, I said when we have 4 days in a week, okay? So 3 days in a week you usually go to library, and 2 days in a week you go to library. So this one is once. Sometimes means once a week, but this one is never. You never go to library. So always when you use these, adverbs of frequency, when you use it after subjects, I usually see. What time do you get up? I usually get up at 7:30. Maybe you don't get up at 7 o'clock on Friday, okay? But I always go to the library. So we have what? Go get. Without S or ES, because we have what? I go to work at 10 every day. I go to work at 10 every day. So we have what? Every day. Now I go to bed around. So what do you go? When do you go to the work? So how can you ask about time? What time? What? So what time do you get up? What do you do after class? When do you go to work? So it's about time. See? 7:30 and also 10 o'clock. Do you go to bed late? Do you go to bed late? No, I go to bed around 10:30. Do you have lunch at home? No, I have lunch in the cafeteria. Do you study every day? No, yes, I study every day. So when we have time, WH question, you have to answer directly and clearly without no or yes. Because so in detail, you have to answer in detail. I usually get up. I always go to the library. I go to work. But when we have do or does or is or okay, auxiliary verbs, you have to answer with no or yes. No or yes. Get to class, get up, so get home, eat dinner, go to bed. Like, I can say, take turns asking and answer questions like, when do you get to class? I get to class at like 8 o'clock. When do you get home? I get home at 12 o'clock. When do you eat dinner? I eat dinner. I usually or I always eat dinner at 8 o'clock. I go to bed. I always go to bed. So I sometimes go to bed at 10:30. So what time do you get up? So we have sounds. Do you? When do you have lunch? When do you start class? What do you after work? So these questions are important. Okay, what time do you get up? When do you have lunch? When do you start class? What do you do after work? What time do you eat dinner? When do you finish class? Okay? And when do you go after class? same. Take the bus to class, make a coffee. So this, your activity, you have to do it. So your homework is in your workbook, unit 13. Have a nice time. Goodbye.